Assalamu alaikum students, hope you are doing great. So we are starting chapter number 6, that is algebraic fractions and formulae of your book D2, that is mathematics book 2, proposed by Oxford, right? This book is basically used in the preparation of O levels mathematics, right? So we are going to do chapter number 6 and we are going to start exercise 6A question number 1 in this video, right? So let's start with part A. In part A, I have given an algebraic fraction, that is 4x raised to the power 4 divided by 12 x raised to the power 5 y. This is a fraction in which I have numerator and denominator, different values present in the numerator and denominator. So keep in mind that whenever you have fractions present, then there is cancellation that is done in the like variables or in the like terms, right? The like terms are going to be cancelled, or I can say that the number present in the numerator and the denominator can be cancelled with one another, and the variables, if the variables are same and they are present in numerator and denominator, then they can be cancelled out. So let me do this question in detail for you so that you can easily understand its working. Okay, so first of all, let me expand this particular fraction for you so that you can easily understand the cancellation. The number 4 will be written as it is. X to the power 4 means that x will be written 4 times. When the variable x is going to multiply 4 times, then it corresponds to x raised to the power 4. Since we know that in multiplication, when the same variables are multiplying, then their exponents are added. So in expanded form, I can write it 4x that are multiplying together divided by 12. Now, in the denominator, I have 5x, x raised to the power 5, which means 5 x's are multiplying with one another, and there is only one y present. Now, let's start cancelling the like variables. So, we know that like variables must be same. Like variables are x and x, y and y. The same variables are known as the like variables. So, you can cancel like variable one by one present in numerator and denominator, right? Let's start cancelling. X will be cancelled with 1x. Again, this x will be cancelled with another x. This x will be cancelled with another x. This will be cancelled with this one. Since you have only 4x in the numerator, so you will cancel only 4x in the denominator. You cannot cancel more than that. You have to cancel same number of x that are present in the numerator with the same number of x present in the denominator, right? Now, the left variables are x and y in the denominator. So this is how you are going to cancel the variable. Let's talk about number now. So if I talk about the numbers present in the fraction, then this is 4 upon 12. Let me tell you the factors of 4 upon 12. 4 upon 12 can be cancelled by 2 and by 4. There are two options. Either I can cancel this number by 2. I know that 2 2s are 4 and 2 6 are 12. And I can also cancel this particular fraction with 4. Since I know that 4 1s are 4 and 4 3s are 12. Right? So I can cancel it with 2 and 4. So keep in mind that whenever you have more than two factors, 2 and 4, there are two factors for cancelling this fraction. So whenever you have more than two factors, then always choose the highest factor for cancelling the fraction. Always choose the highest one. 4 is my highest factor. Look at here. 4 was the highest factor that can cancel 4 upon 12. So I am going to choose this highest factor for cancellation. Now, 4 1s are 4 and 4 3s are 12. Since all the values in the numerators are cancelled, so only 1 is left. You can write 1 in the numerator, and in the denominator, instead of 12, you are going to write 3. Only one x is left and one y is left. So you can write xy. 1 upon 3 xy is going to be your answer. Okay. In the similar way, let's do part B. Okay, let me expand the variables for you. This is 16. A cube means that A is multiplying 3 times, and B cube means that B is multiplying with B. with B and with B. 4 B's are multiplying together. Then you have 24. A raised to the power 5 means that 5 A's are multiplying with one another. And you have B square, that means 2 B's are multiplying. So this is how you can write expanded form of given variables. Now, let's cancel the like variables. A will be cancelled with A. This A will be cancelled with another A. This will another. Since you have only 3 A's in the numerator, so you can only cancel 3 in the denominator. You cannot cancel more than that, right? Let's talk about B now. B will be cancelled with B. B will be cancelled with another B. So, 2 B's are still left in the numerator. But you cannot cancel them since you don't have any B in the denominator. So we have cancelled the numbers, the variables. Now let me move towards the fraction or the number, numeric part, that is 16 upon 24. So the factors that can use in order to cancel these two numbers, that can be 2, 16 and 24 can be cancelled by 2, 4 and 8. Out of which the highest number is 8 that can cancel these two numbers, right? So I will consider the highest factor for cancelling these two numbers. So 8 ones are 8 and 8 threes are 24. So 8 twos are 16 and 8 threes are 24. So the fraction that I'm going to have, the simplified answer is 2 in the numerator. Since I have two B's, so I can write B square. Now, two B's will be written together and it will become B square whole divided by. 3 is the numeric part in the denominator. And since I have two A's in the denominator, so I can write it like A square. So in your answer, you have to write the remaining variables in exponential form, right? So this is going to be your final answer. 2B square divided by 3A square. Now, let me do part C over here. Okay. In part C again, let's do the first part. In the first part, let me expand the given variables. I have Q cube, so I can write 3Q multiplying together, then I have R whole divided by 69 Q 3R, since I have R cube in the denominator and only one S. So this is the expanded form. Let's cancel the like variables. Q, Q. You don't have any Q in the denominator now, so you cannot cancel further Q's. This is R, this is R. Okay? Now there is no more R in the numerator, you cannot cancel further R. Now there is only one S in the denominator, and since you don't have any S in the numerator, so you cannot cancel this particular variable S, right? So let's talk about the number now. 23 upon 69. This number has only one factor, that is 23, that can cancel these two numbers. 23 ones are 23 and 23 threes are 69. So instead of number, I'm going to write 1 upon 3. So it will be 1 upon 3. You have Q, two Q's present in the numerator, so you can write Q square. And you have two R's in the denominator, you can write R square S. Right? And one more thing is that whenever you have 1 in the coefficient, 1 as a coefficient of variable, then there is no need to write it. In algebra, there is no need to write 1 as a coefficient of variable, because it is very definite and very obvious that whenever there is no coefficient or there is nothing present with the variable, then the coefficient is considered as 1 by default. So there is no need to write that 1. The final answer is going to be Q square divided by 3 R square S. Now, let's do part B. The same way we are supposed to do part D. Let me expand the variables. This is 3. I have only one M. I have 2N multiplying and I have 3 whole divided by. This is 18. M will be multiplied with M with M. And then you only have one N and you have 6 P's. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right? So let's start cancelling the variables. M will be cancelled with M. Now you have two N's. You can only cancel one N with one N since you don't have another N in the denominator. So let me cancel 3p's with 3p's in the denominator. Now, let's come towards the numeric part, 3 upon 18. So 3 upon 18 can be cancelled with 3 itself. 3 ones are 3 and 3 six are 18. So the answer would be n divided by, since the number is 1, so you are not supposed to write it. 1 is the coefficient of your variable n. So there is no need to write 1 as a coefficient. Then you have 6 in the denominator. Two m's are present here, so it will be m square, and three p's are present, so it becomes p cube. So this is going to be your final answer. Okay, so let me do part E for you now. Here it is. Okay, let me expand first of all the variables. It is 15 a dot c dot c dot c divided by 75 a dot a. Then you have 4 b's, 1, 2, 3, 4, and only 1 c is present in the denominator. So let's do the second step, cancel the like variables. A will be cancelled with 1 a present in the denominator, 3 c's. I can only cancel 1 c present in the denominator. I cannot cancel another c. Why? Because there is no more c present in the denominator. So I have cancelled the variables. Now let's talk about the numbers. 15 upon 75. These two numbers can be cancelled by 3, by 5, and by 15 itself. And since the highest factor is 15, so cancel these two numbers with 15 itself. 15 ones are 15 and 15 fives are 75. So it is c square divided by, cancel it, and you are going to have 5 over here. C square, why? Because you have two c's in the numerator. So it becomes c square, then you have 5 a b to the power 4, right? There is no b present in the numerator, so b to the power 4 remains as it is. Now let's do the last part. Okay, in the last part I have 16 x y cube z divided by 64 x square y 4 z cube. Let's expand it first. 16x, I have 3 y's, I have 1 z, whole divided by 64. I have 2x, 4 y's, and only 3z. So let me cancel the like variables now. This x will be cancelled with 1x in the denominator. 3 y's will be cancelled with 3 y's in the denominator. Only 1 y will be left, since you don't have any y in the numerator left. Now only 1 z will be cancelled, this 1 z, 2 z remains as it is. Now let's talk about the number 16 upon 64. These two numbers can be cancelled with 2, 4, 8, 16 itself, right? So the highest factor is 16. I'm going to cancel these numbers with the number 16. So 16 ones are 16 and 16 fours are 64. Since all the values in the numerator are cancelled, all the variables are cancelled, the number is cancelled. So whenever you have nothing left in the numerator, then you have to write 1. Only 1 is left. When there is nothing left, every number and every variable is cancelled. So you will be writing 1 in the numerator. Then you have 4. Only 1x is left, 1y is left, and 2z, that is z square. So this is going to be your final answer. Okay class, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope this video helps you, and give me feedback, share my videos with other students as well, so that we can all study together in a friendly environment. Thank you so much. Take care. Allah Hafiz.